welcome back. If you've been following on Discord, you know what's been going on just before this part. Let's put it like that. It's like the game would not boot at all. It's some nonsense to do with some file that I basically found that I just had to delete, and then the game booted. I reinstalled the game and everything. It's just that took time out of my day to try and sort that. Why is there a shadow there? It's just very, very weird. Very, very weird. But how I wanted to start this part was very much like, thank you very much to all the people leaving comments down below, and thank you to Discord, like hosts, do you call them posts there? Comments? I don't know, like for all like the little tips and stuff, like, especially with the trait situation with, where is it? Let's get the menu up here. Equipment, that's what we want there with Ryza. Over to there. Like there, for instance, where it's like the traits. It's like, I've not unlocked the trait slots, so therefore they're not active. It's like, okay, it doesn't really tell you that. So it's like, thank you very much for that. It's like, this is where we caught up, basically, to where the comments have told me stuff. So it's like, thank you very much. There's still be stuff I've probably missed and forget and all that type of stuff, but I do want to say thank you. I do want to say thank you. It's very much a deserved thank you. I don't know, my brain is frazzled because of all the nonsense with the game not booting. Anyway, we were, what we're doing? Heading to the Bowden district. How do we do that? How do I menu? How do I map? Where am I? What day is this? Where? Start? Square. R1, R2, 7. Where am I? What is this? Buttons. Do I go outside? How do I get the map up? Thank you. That was a fun way to start this game.
Ryza.
Hello.
Agatha 姉さん？なんかやらかしたっけ？待て待て。今日は説教をしに来たわけじゃない。
My tea's gone cold because of this.
え？違うの？てっきりいつもの流れかとは。でもお説教じゃないのなら一体何の用？分かってるならもう少しじゃない。お前に一つ頼みがあるんだ。頼み？ああ、私じゃなくて船着き場の漁師が。いや、直接話を聞いた方が早いか。一緒に来てくれ。最近お前が錬金術とかそういう便利なことをやってるって話を聞いてな。
Oh, have you?
それで私に相談を？アガーテ姉さんにまで頼られるなんてちょっとは認められてきた？こら、調子に乗るな。すまないがさっきの話をこいつにもう一回してくれないか？
話してなんとかなるなら何度だって話すよ。実は魚がちっとも取れなくなっちまったんだ。
魚が不良ってやつ？
ああ、ここ最近だが急にいつもの漁場から魚が消えちまったんだよ。
おじさんだけじゃなくて村の漁師さん全員取れなくなっちゃったの？
ああ、そうだ。別の漁場を探したり網を変えたりいろいろと試してみたんだがどれも空振りさ。正直もうお手上げでな。網元もうちのじいさんもこんなのは生まれて初めてだって言ってるよ。
Those two guys in the background are distracting me. I'm like, what are they looking at?
どうだライザ、お前の錬金術でなんとかできそうか？
I mean, now what are they discussing?
なんとかねえ。私にできるとすれば強力な餌を作ることくらいかな。
解決できるんなら何でもいい。とにかく頼むよ。このままじゃ俺たちは干上がっちまう。
わかりました。この錬金術師ライザリン・シュタウトがちゃちゃっとお悩みを解決してみせましょう。頼んでおいてなんだが本当に大丈夫か？大丈夫だって。餌にするものは思いついたからなんとかして作ってみるよ。 普通にやったらうまくくっつけられないだろうけど、錬金術を使えば多分。
何でもいいからうまくやってくれよ。
That I will. So what we got here then? Using the vision recipe on flour to synthesize at least 5 delicious baits and bring them to the fishermen at the port. Alright then, so let's head on back to Atelier Ryza. Now I have an update, strangely, on the Atelier word. Because, you may not know this, I seem to have an in with one of the previous alchemist's voice actors for some strange circumstance, some strange reason. Chalet, essentially. You know, voiced by my girlfriend and stuff like that. But it's very much like that question of like, did no one point out that it's not pronounced Atelier during the whole dub stuff? Because apparently it goes back that far to Chalet at least. I don't know if it's before that either. And of course, Sarah did point out, like, it's not pronounced like, oh, we're pronouncing it this way? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's how we want to pronounce it. It's like, so that means the fact they went with Atelier wasn't a mistake. It was a conscious choice. Why? I don't know. Anyway, let's see about this bait. Why? Right, so where's our flour? Flour. There. Okay, so we'll get recipe. They are delicious bait. We want to go that way then. So yeah, the trait slots, just ignore them if I'm going through the recipe and stuff like that, essentially. We'll throw anything on here because we're after some bait. Level up, oh yes! Throw in that. I still very much like this crafting system. Because it's like, it's just... no. I want to see if I can play around in this. It's like, oh, insufficient materials anyway. It's like, well... May as well just be done. Really. Ciao! Oh! A level up, oh. Delicious bait. I think at this point, just make some really low quality ones. And throw them in and make delicious bait that way. I want to see if that works for me. So we've got 3 units there. So now I want to see, where did the delicious bait go? Where did delicious bait go? There we are. So it's like, may as well throw these together, see what happens. I don't really need a good quality, it's like... Wait, I'm just thinking, like, can I just be like, make it now? No, I have to put at least something there. It's just that sort of like, do I even have to put anything there? It's like, what's the earliest you could make something? It's like, there we go. It's like someone thought, like, can we make something from nothing? And it's like, no. No, you cannot. So we've got 4, so we need to make another one. Let's just throw that in. We need to at least get one of these done. And it's like low quality, whatever. Let it fly. Make it expensive. Very destructive. Blow those fish up. Well, the trait was locked, but you know, the joke's there. It's for the joke. I didn't actually want to blow the fish up, because that would be wrong, right? But yeah. So, Bowden District, wasn't it? It was the port I was after, so... Just odd that I started in the Bowden District. Bling! How do I run again? There we go. I tell you that, like, the whole situation with the, not booting has really frazzled my brain. It's like, I've forgotten how to control the game as a result. It's like, what's happening? Why did you just not work as I wanted you to? It would have been lovely. Hey, did you make something useful for us? Yes. I made some banana slices.
これって蒔絵か？
It's slices of banana, mate.
まあそんなところ。それなりに効果あると思うから、あんまり派手にばらまかないでね。
エリップスコアやたらと深いから蒔絵は効き目が薄いんだが、まあ漁師仲間には俺から配っとくよ。
よろしく。あと汽水湖って潮目が変わると外界の魔物も入ってくるっていうから気をつけてね。
ほう。
魔物なんて嵐でもなきゃ入ってこないもんだが、もう一応気をつけとくよ。それじゃあな。
後でどんな感じだったか教えてね。
What have you got in mind? I know that look. What have you got in mind?
アガーテ姉さん、何人のことジロジロ見てんの？
いや、極めつけの悪ガキも年月を経ればそれなりに成長することに少し感動していたところだ。
And that's the thing with troublemakers most of the time. It's like they need like a purpose. They need something to get their teeth into that they're excited about. So this is very much like you need to let her pursue this alchemy stuff because she'll be amazing at it.
それちょっとひどくない？せっかく姉さんの頼まれ事を引き受けたのに。
すまんすまん。要するに錬金術師のお前を応援してるってことだ。
Good.
本当かな。
That was nice. Right. Wait at the Atelier for about 1 day. That's how they want it pronounced. We know that now. That's how they want it pronounced.
Yeah!
Atelier. It's not a mistake. It's a choice. What? Why?
どこに行こうかな。
Why?
よーし。
That's the thing. I know that much now. I want to know more details. Right. Let's see about making a new bomb. This understanding now that the trait slots are kind of locked away for me. Let's try making this ice bomb then. But let's keep an eye on the trait slots and stuff like that.
さあ、何を入れよう。
I mean, I could throw that in, but it doesn't really... I mean, I could, yeah, because the speed down comes in.
いい感じかも。何を入れるのがいいかな。
Because the speed down we can carry across, right?
いい感じかも。
This thing, I'm keeping very much a close eye on everything right now. I want to see what happens when we switch over, so that's the best way for me to understand everything that's going on.
さあ、何を入れよう。うわ、いい感じかも。
Kind of needed a green there.
さあ、何を入れよう。
There we go.
うわ、いい感じか。何を入れるのがいいかな。新しいものができちゃいそう。
Right, so over there we've got the speed down M, but our trait slots have disappeared. That's the important bit there. Although I need more materials there to actually then make that. Let's back it up then. Back it up. So how do I get to the ice caltrop?
どこに入れようかな。
Where was it? Was it here? Yeah.
さあ、
So if I come in via this way, I just want to show you guys that I am listening and sort of like paying attention to like what you're saying. So it's like we don't want the expensive. Let's go sort by quality here. So it's like I don't think we can carry across this, can we? I want to just see this thing. We're experimenting with like what you guys have told me, so I can take it in and see what we're doing here.
さあ、何を入れよう。
Expensive. I'm not getting rid of that. Where did I even get this? This eternal fire. Where did I get that? I don't even remember. Okay, so we want to have a
なんか入れ
green.
ちゃうか。
It's rather devastating. Critical. Quality. It's just annoying that all those destructive things I have, just like, nope.
うわ、いい感じかも。
Okay, so is there anything else we can have around
何
here?
を入れるのがいいかな。
Is there, like, that explosive, will that come across?
いい感じかも。
If I go over here with one of
何を入れるのがいい
these.
かな。わ、何かが変わりそう。
It's gone to cold pain. So it's like, no, that's different, isn't it? Right, let's go all the way back here. Because it starts with cold. Does it start with cold pain? Yeah, like, so that will disappear because that's like part of the uni experience is that whole like explosive aspect. So it's like, that is irrelevant. It's like, again, this is like stuff you guys have told me. It's like anything that's related to the uni aspect, pointless. Pointless if I go for the recipe route. So it's like, other things, it's basically the effects, isn't it? Well, the traits even that I want to, well, the effects or the traits. You get the idea. That I want to carry across. So the crit would carry on, right? Right? Like that would carry on. Like, is there anything I can bring from this though? That changed to craft. Like, uni pointless. See, trait slots pointless. It's like using materials is probably the only thing we can really use. Is that right? So it's like if I had something here that was like crit. Oh, well, there we go. If I put that there, I want to use the items all over the place, right? So like trait slots completely pointless there. Completely pointless. But if I can add up those crits at this point, just pile them on in locations. I don't want the expensive. And then do that. Alright, so we're here. No. So we've got the crit and the expensive come across, but we haven't got the trait slots. That's what's happened. So it's like, okay. I get the general idea now. I wish I had explained that better, but I'm thankful to you guys very much telling me about that. So there we are. This trait slot is what I want. I mean, that gives me the crit, but very much need the blue. So I want that trait slot. Want the trait slot. But is that case of like, I only really need, I don't need the expensive. I don't need the expensive, it's the crit I want. But is there anything else I can bring across? Right there, just keep adding to that crit now. What's this effect anyway? Speed down. Well, I do want this thing, I do want the speed down. It's just like, if I want to, that's the thing, it's like, well then I've only got one trait slot, haven't I? So it's like, well, we should be alright then, I don't need to add another trait slot at this point. What have I put in there? Yeah, I put in the crit one, didn't I? What's this quality? Inflict Frostbite S. It'd been nice if I could have had that as well. See, that's the thing, if I could get down to there as well. What's the insufficient materials? Where have I used them? There. Is there anything else I could use here? This thing, if I had loads of materials, it'd be worth it, wouldn't it? Like, so if I started way back here, and then built up the crits, or other traits of some sort, and then went through there, and then built them up again, and then went to the ice cube thingy-doo-dah, and built them up there as well. It's like, you could get really high, couldn't you? That's the advantage of this. Is that thing of like, thanks to you guys, I'm getting it more and more, but it's like, I've got to pay attention to like the trait slots. The effects don't really matter. It's more about using the items to make sure you have the traits and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. It's all coming together in my head. It's all coming together in my head. Anyway, building material, but we can get to a new recipe apparently. Up here. Okay, weren't we stuck on that? I think we were stuck on that, weren't we? Like, I didn't have the materials I wanted. Because I needed to get more materials. Natural cloth though. Where's the recipe there we can get? I mean, insufficient alchemy level, but it'd be red. So it's gotta be that. Again, we're stuck there. So there's a few things we're stuck on. That's the issue at the moment. Okay. That's just me playing around, catching up with like what you guys said, really. It's like, again, thank you very much for that. That's the information I needed to really properly take it in.
それでさ、アガーテ姉さんが目をキラキラさせて、錬金術師のお前を応援するとか言って。
すごいね。ライザも村の人たちに錬金術師として認められてきてるんじゃないかな。
I wouldn't say everyone.
そうなのかな。まあ認めてくれるって言うなら悪い気はしないけどさ。
I was waiting for that. It's like, come on, where's the little
自慢話より潮目の変化で外界の魔物が入り込む危険性をちゃんと漁師に伝えたか？
Oh yeah, of course I did. Wait, what?
魚が消えたのは大型の魔物が湖に入り込んだせいかもしれないんだぞ。
わかってますわかってます。それもちゃんと言ったってば。
湖を渡る時も水面に影や揺らぎがないかしっかり見張るのは忘れるなよ。
You really not gonna wind him up? Aw.
リラさんに教わったコツも実践してるから大丈夫だと思います。
I just wanted to do something like, wait, what monster? Like, there's a monster in the water, and then him to be like, you didn't tell them? Oh my god, of course I told them, you fool. Like something along those lines. Wind him up.
ライザいるよね。
びっくりした。なんなのいきなり。
餌だよ、ライザの餌。
It's too powerful.
は？
ライザ漁師さんたちに餌を渡したんでしょ。あれのおかげで大量になったって大評判なんだよ。
うまくいったんだ。もちろん確信あったけどね。
It's that hidden, locked away, explosive trait.
すごいよライザ。本当に錬金術師として有名人になったかも。
仲間の僕が漁師さんたちに囲まれてもっと餌を作ってくれって頼まれたくらいにはね。
大したもんじゃないか。錬金術師ライザリン・シュタウト。
評判を聞いたルベルトさんが早くクラウディアのことを許してくれればいいんだけど。
ああそうだ、本題は餌のことじゃなかった。ライザ、そのルベルトさんが用があるからすぐ来てくれって。
お父さんがまた新しい課題かな。
I wouldn't be surprised if he's moved the goalposts again.
ここまで来ればとことん付き合うよ。すぐ準備していこう。
Yeah, we'll see about that. Right, so yeah, Claudia's house. Let's go up over there then. Where is it? Oh, down. Yes. Do. Still wondering if that's quicker. Again, it's probably just by a fraction.
くそ親父め。飲んだくれのくせにバカ力だけは無駄に残ってやがる。
もしかしてお父さんに殴られたの？
ああ、うちのはちょっと困りものでさ。クラウディアンとこの過保護と真逆だよ。
最近は殴られるばかりじゃなくなってきたけどね。今度はなんで喧嘩したの？
あれだよ、ライザとつるんで有名になってきたせい。
私のせい？
要は自分の知らないところで俺が有名になってるのが気に食わないってことさ。
I mean, your father clearly has issues. Clearly.
どっちにしても最悪な理由だよ。
Indeed.
俺としちゃざまあ見ろってとこだけどな。あと俺のつまんねえ話は終わりだ。
こんにちはルベルトさん。わざわざ呼び出したってことは。
新しい、そして最後の課題を君たちに出そうと思ってね。
本当？お父さん。
やった！いよいよだねクラウディア。
気が早いな。 まだ課題は達成されていないぞ。
そうでした。課題の内容は何ですか？
課題はまず私自身が錬金術師である君の腕前をこの目で実際に確かめることから始めた。
はい。
そして村でそれなりの信用と支持を得られるようモリッツさんからの提案を君たちに任せてみた。
あのガラクタ掃除ってそういうことだったんだ。
そして私の出した課題ではないものの不良を解決して村の人たちの確かな信頼を得た。
あれはなんとなく流れでそうなったというか。
そこで最後は本来の問題に立ち返ってクラウを任せるに値する人間かを見極めさせてもらう。
ついに来たか。で俺たちは何をすればいいんだ？
対岸の我々の対象も通ってきた街道に最近魔物が多く出没するようになっている。
魔物。
Let's go throw some bombs at them.
それらに対応しながら北の分かれ道まで進みまた帰ってくるまでの競争をしてもらいたい。
競争？
詳しくは後で話す。言うまでもないが危険な課題だ。しっかり準備してから島の対岸の船着き場に来てくれ。
わかりました。やってみせます。
Whatever it takes. Alright then. Head to the mainland port. Oh, very well.
ねえ、どこに行くんだい？
Like, well, we want Traveller's Road, really, don't we? It's a mainland
よ
port.
し。あれ？アガーテ姉さんとボースまで？なんでここに？
競争ってまさか。
ああ、実力を測るための競争相手として同年代のボース・ブルネン君とランバー・ドルン君、そして村の守り手にもご協力いただく。
Just random guy.
ボース、あんた。
最近お前たちが調子に乗ってると聞いたからな。俺との実力差を思い知らせるにはちょうどいい機会だ。
私はお前とランバー、それに守り手の3人でライザたちと互角程度と思ってたから認めたんだがな。
Ooh, shot down.
アガーテ姉さんの評価じゃ文句も言えねえな。お前とランバーはハンデってわけだ。
見ていろ、競争に負けて吠え面をかくのはお前たちだからな。
ライザもボースもひいきはしない。判定は厳正に下す。ルールは簡単だ。この街道の先にある北の分かれ道、そこに小屋が立っている。その扉に刻んである旅人に向けた注意書きの3番目を書き写してくること。競争とはいえ魔物もいるから慎重にな。その対応も判定に加える。
私の出した課題だが街道の安全確保も目的だ。どちらもしっかりやってもらいたい。
まずは俺たちの方から先に出発する。魔物は狩り尽くしておいてやるからゆっくり来い。
We're gonna end up saving you, mate.
やれやれ、お月には抑えるように言っておいたが、あれじゃ効き目は薄そうだな。
アガーテ姉さん、俺たちはいつ出発するんだ？このままじゃ差を広げられちまう。
焦るな。ちゃんと開始時点からの時間を計るよ。あとボースにはすでに伝えたが。
Yeah, it's like the timer starts when we go, not now.
何？
お前らは詳しくは知らないとは思うが、街道の途中に古い廃墟群がある。その廃墟付近で大きな魔物を見たと旅商人の間で噂が立っていてな。一応気をつけておけ。
See, what's better in terms of the race here? Is it Avoid them or kill them.
大型の魔物。まさか。
Could be.
小妖精の森のあいつじゃないよね。
Does no one want to mention the fact like they're still running in the background, which is weird?
どこ
It's
ま
weird,
で
right?
続いてるんだろうな、この道。
Well, anyway, we're gonna end this part here, and in the next part we'll head off and do this race because they were running in the background still. Like they were over there still running on the spot. They're not gonna win the race at that rate. That's just not on. Anyway, that's us done for this part. We'll see you in the next part. I'm gonna get myself a fresh cup of tea because it went cold because of the nonsense with the trying to get this game to boot. Ta-ta for now.